Did you find out anything?
Please, could you tell me again what I'm supposed to do?
The most important thing is to find out exactly where we are right now. Now get to it, and find something that'll help to fix our position. The best tool for the job will be the sextant. Oh, and while you're at it, see if you can alter the ship's course.
How do I use a sextant to fix our position?
You look through the telescope on the sextant and lock onto the horizon. Then you look for the sun. Or more likely the moon in our case. You then slide the arm until the moon looks like it's superimposed on the same line as the horizon. If all goes well, come and tell me the number of degrees on the slide scale. And if not all goes well, you can come tell me anyway.
How do I change the ship's course?
Well, by moving the wheel. Unless something got stuck in the rudder, this shouldn't pose a problem, should it?
I'm on it. There's a picture of a key on it. I think that the ship is lit well enough now. Their owner had a wide range of interests. Fiction, flora, and fauna of the southern seas, music. Their owner had a wide range of interests. Fiction, flora, and fauna of the southern seas, music. It's filled with butterflies and other insects. The Qatar's been lying here for a while. The dampness has really damaged it. Did the occupant of this cabin hunt down these animals? Here's a little note attached to it. Something's written on it. It says, shot at longitude 26, latitude 38. An eerie totem mask that's used in uncivilized ceremonies. A nicely carpentered, solid wardrobe. The owner was obviously concerned that someone would open it. It's locked up with a combination lock that's completely rusted up. I've never seen butterflies like these before. They must come from far away. But where exactly? Here's a note attached. Something's written on it. I've never picked a lock before. It says, found at longitude 31, latitude 39. They look like they're handmade. Playing children are depicted on it. The sheets may be old and musty, but the bed was made with care. An eerie totem mask that's used in uncivilized ceremonies. An eerie totem mask that's used in uncivilized ceremonies. These trophies appear to originate from all the different places that the ship has docked at, and there's a little note attached to it. Something's written on it. It says, acquired at longitude 27.75, latitude 38.75. There's a letter in the casket. Let's see. There's a picture of a key on it. Thieves are not welcome here. I need something to crack the lock. I've cracked the lock on the map table. Oh, a sea chart. Could come in useful, and there's a note stuck to the chart. To identify a shipping route in this book, I first need to find 5 places that have been visited. If only I had clues about where this ship has been to, then I could use this sea chart to identify the 5 places. The map is glued tight to the table. I would only destroy it if I try to get it off, but I can use the map here. Using the sea chart, I could determine 5 places that I need for the route book. I just need some clue as to what these coordinates might be. I've seen how this is used once. Oh no. The note was stuck so fast to the map that there's nothing left I could use. Wait. There's an impression of the note left on the map. I better keep this. It's the only picture that I have of my real parents. I always buff up the frame to shine. Look, I can even see my reflection in it. Yes! I can use the picture frame to decipher the mirror image of the note. It's a coordinate. Longitude 25, latitude 37. Using the sea chart, I could determine 5 places that I need for the route book. I just need some clue as to what these coordinates might be. I should find all 5 coordinates before entering anything on the map. I should find all 5 coordinates before entering anything on the map. It says, acquired at longitude 27.75. Latitude 38.75. Well, it's just some coordinates. To identify a shipping route in this book, I first need to find 5 places that have been visited. There actually is a shipping route that links all 5 of these locations. But this isn't going to help me much without there being any proof that the ship actually docked at all of these places. Using the sea chart, I could determine 5 places that I need for the route book. I just need some clue as to what these coordinates might be. I should find all 5 coordinates before entering anything on the map. It's too foggy. There's no way I could use the sextant to determine our position. Hey, what's that? A seagull! There must be land ahead. It's a coordinate. Longitude 25, latitude 37. It looks like there were coordinates on the note. A faint reverse image of the coordinates has been transferred onto the map. It's very difficult to decipher. I'm on the right track. Next, I should...
There is no more right track.
What was that? Lex? These animals look like they come from remote, faraway lands. Maybe the occupant of this cabin was a hunter, and there's a little note attached. Something's written on it. It says, hunted at longitude 28.78, latitude 38.5. Using the sea chart, I could determine 5 places that I need for the route book. I just need some clue as to what these coordinates might be. It says, acquired at longitude 27.75, latitude 38.75. Well, it's just some coordinates. I found a city! 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 Used to steer the ship, but with no one steering it, who knows where we might end up.
Did you find out anything?
I've tried to fix our position with a sextant.
Great. Did you succeed?
No, I didn't. It was too foggy. But I'm sure that we're not that far from land.
Then now you should try to change our course. Is there anything else?
I've tried to change our course, but I can't budge the wheel. Not even an inch.
Damn. There must be a way to find out where we are and how fast we're moving. Is there anything else?
The compass on the bridge. Something's not quite right here.
What's wrong with it?
It's spinning like crazy. I can't determine whether we're heading north, west, south, or east.
I don't believe this. Well, we should at least find out how fast we're moving. Is there anything else?
What the blazes were you doing in the hallway just now? And how did you get back here so quickly?
What are you talking about? I was here the whole time. My legs feel like they're cemented to the floor.
Please, could you tell me again what I'm supposed to do?
You really need to find out whether we're heading north, west, south, or east. We need to find out how fast we're moving. As long as we don't know that, we can't tell for sure where we're at. Maybe you can get a hold of a chip log. It's made out of a piece of wood and a rope.
How can I measure the ship's speed with a chip log?
The chip log consists of a wooden board and a rope with knots in it. You throw the board into the water from the stern. The faster the ship's moving, the faster the rope will unroll. You count the number of knots for exactly 15 seconds. Then we'll know how fast we're going. Of course, you'll need a watch for that.
No problem. big clock face. The craftsman must have assembled it by himself. It looks like a cogwheel is missing. I think that I can use the cogwheel again. The clock should be complete again now. Let's see if I can wind it up. Now the clock is wound up. I can hear it tick. The figurine wears a captain's hat, so no doubt it's the captain. And it's got to signify something that he's emerging from the gates of hell. Is it the craftsman who built this clock? Might be. After all, he has a pocket watch in his hands. It's not ticking. Let me wind it up. Good. At least now we know how many knots the ship is going at. I should get back to Lex as quickly as possible.
Did you find out anything?
Please, could you tell me again what I'm supposed to do?
You really need to find out whether we're heading north, west, south, or east. We need to find out how fast we're moving. As long as we don't know that, we can't tell for sure where we're at. Maybe you can get a hold of a chip log. It's made out of a piece of wood and a rope.
No problem.
Did you find out anything?
I was able to determine the ship's speed using a chip log.
At least we know how fast we're going. If only we knew more about the ship's route. Is there anything else?
Please, could you tell me again what I'm supposed to do?
You need to somehow find out what the ship's route is. Maybe there's a map somewhere that shows the ship's current route. Or maybe you'll find the ship's route book.
I found the ship's route book.
The ship's route book? Well, that's a start. Now we just need to find out which places the ship has recently docked at. Then we can look up the corresponding route.
How on earth am I supposed to find out which places the ship is docked at?
There's gotta be some clues as to where the ship has called at.
I know what to do.
Did you find out anything?
Please, could you tell me again what I'm supposed to do?
You need to somehow find out what the ship's route is. Maybe there's a map somewhere that shows the ship's current route, or maybe you'll find the ship's route book.
I know what to do. To identify a shipping route in this book, I first need to find 5 places that have been visited. There actually is a shipping route that links all 5 of these locations. That's the route. That's the route.
Did you find out anything?
I found out what route we're on.
That should be sufficient. If it's true what you say, then we're following a sea current. And if there's really land nearby, then we're currently sailing past a very small island. Because the rudder is stuck, we'll be sailing on, out into the open sea for days, maybe weeks. We can only survive if we get off the ship immediately and head for that island.
Of all things, it's the lifeboat blocking the way out. We're trapped in here.
We need to get out somehow, and fast. We need to set that lifeboat afloat.
I saw a crane.
If you can operate it, you can use it to lift away the lifeboat and solve 2 problems at the same time.
I'll try.
And watch yourself. Here, take this.
The revolver. What am I supposed to do with it? There's no one here apart from the 2 of us.
I'm not so sure about that anymore.
What do you mean?
Take it, just in case. You'll need it more than I will. Do you know how to use it?
I think sometimes it's more important to know when not to use it.
You've got a point there.
I'm taking 1 bullet out. Damn! A very short, small metal pin just broke. It was holding the pump arm in place. But if I could find something that's roughly the same size and shape, then I might be able to fix it. A replacement for the metal bolt. Looks like there's less water underneath the planks now. The water inside the hatch is definitely diminishing. I think I've completely drained the water. I guess the hook drifted along further. I should check somewhere else. Good, the crane's hook. We could lower the lifeboat into the water with it. Wait, what's that? That's the amulet.
Now come on, Fiona. I have your best interest at heart.